Alright, so today we are going to talk about what is science. The definition of science says that it is the study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. For me, though, science is the foundation of creation as well as destruction of the physical and natural world due to the advancements mankind has made. And I feel like this image that I've seen through years of learning is the perfect symbol to help me convey my message of how I perceive science to be in modern society today. Alright, in the next slide, we're going to talk about a couple of the key components that the image has. I want to start off with the revolver, which talks about fate and chance and how mankind has the capabilities to change the outcome, but it's like Russian roulette. If we taking chances and ignoring the warning signs that Mother Nature and Earth has given us, then we may end up just biting the bullet. The second component I want to talk about is the buildings in the hand and how they symbolize the bullets and this destruction of Earth. On the gun, you can see the buildings and how the increased carbon dioxide is destroying the atmosphere, and how the gun is pointed at the habitats of the animals and basically symbolizes how we are driving them out of their homes and overtaking that land to continue to build and destroy their environment, and the overhunting of animals and pushing them to extinction. And then on the hand, you see the scars and the wounds, and I feel like that symbolizes the spread of disease, which has brought destruction not only to us, but to the environment and to the animals as well, leading to deaths and extinction of animals. Alright, the third component I want to talk about is the human face and the hand again, and how it symbolizes how mankind will cause the extinction of itself. I think it is important to realize how we are part of Mother Nature, and everything that we do that hurts Mother Nature is also hurting ourselves. The last component I want to talk about is the river and how it symbolizes cleansing and rebirth. And at the end of the day, the world will do what it always does, and that's start over. But this time it's either with us or without us. And throughout history, Earth has gone through 5 mass extinctions, and we're currently in the sixth. And I feel like if we keep going down these paths that we're on, that we could end up in that sixth extinction. Right. My inspiration for this project was through research and the talks of evolution in my classes, and my love for the environment, and a talk I had with my parents over this project. Uh, when doing the research and reading a couple papers and articles, I was seeing how us humans and the scientific advancements we have made are causing this mass extinction. And it's the first one caused by us. The first 5 were all natural. And it was something that was very surprising to me, and how we're so scientifically advanced, yet everything we have created has that side effect, and it's hurting us. I was also drawn to this because my love for the environment. I love to go hiking and kayaking and snowboarding and do all these fun activities outside in the environment and just taking in the fresh air. That it's interesting to see how our advancements are hurting the environment and hurting the thing that I love to enjoy so much. Another inspiration was when I talked to my parents and seeing how we grow up in totally different worlds. Like, they didn't grow up with all this technical advancements. They didn't grow up with cell phones. They didn't grow up with MacBooks, iPads, and iPhones. And it was very interesting to see stuff that they did and how things are so different from that time period to now. And it really opened my eyes to see how the world has changed, our thought process has changed, and these advancements in the science field have kind of like clouded the vision of the environment, and how kids back then used to always play outside. Now we're more of a stay in house and play video games, or play on the laptop, play on our phones, and do all these other things instead of enjoying the environment that Mother Nature and the earth has given us. Alright, lastly, I want to talk about the conversation I had with that outside student who was not in this class, and the hardest part in the creation of this piece. The conversation I had was very interesting, which stimulated about how humans are the main cause of destruction to the world due to the scientific advancements, and what solutions, if any, can be taken to help stop the destruction of Mother Nature and Earth, and the extinction of animals, and the extinction of ourselves down the road. With this student, I felt like we started off with basically just first we need to realize and the warning signs that Mother Nature has given us, and seeing that some of the advancements we have made have been very good in helping us, but at the end it's not helping the environment and it's hurting Mother Nature, which at the end it's just gonna hurt us. So I feel like if we could first just take notice of that, then as a whole we could start making improvements and finding better solutions that can be taken to make sure that humankind lives longer and avoids extinction, and animals live longer and helping them avoid extinction. And then on to the hardest part of this project was make sure that my view of modern science was going to be able to be perceived. And I felt like that was the hardest part because everyone has their different opinions on how things are, and felt like it was just the hardest part was making sure that they see it from my view and how they can perceive that and see how mankind and is and how science is from my point of view and how I view science.